Right, we're going to now move on to equations of lines. And our first set of instructions is about identifying slope-intercept form. And that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. And in that form, the m represents the slope, and the b represents the y-intercept. And that y-intercept would be where the line crosses the y-axis. So it would have an ordered pair of 0 and whatever that number for b is. So notice that in slope-intercept form, equations are solved for y. And so that's what we'll need to do whenever you're told to write an equation in slope-intercept form. You want to solve it for y. So in this number 8 example, we will need to get the y by itself. We'll do that by first of all subtracting 4x from both sides of the equal sign. So that will leave us with negative 2y equals. Now the 8 does not have an x with it, so you cannot actually subtract them. I'm going to put the negative 4x first and then bring down the 8 beside it. So negative 4x plus 8. And then I'm going to divide every term by negative 2 on both sides of the equal sign so that I can get the y by itself. So now my slope-intercept equation is y equals. All right, I have negative 4 divided by negative 2. That's a positive 2x. And then I have 8 divided by negative 2, and that is a negative 4. In this equation, the number that is in front of the x, I'm going to put a red box around it, is your slope. So your slope is a 2. Now we're going to be using this to graph. So if you have a whole number, I would suggest writing it over 1. So 2 over 1. And then your y-intercept, I'm going to put a green box around it. You include the sign. So your y-intercept is negative 4. We want to write the y-intercept as an ordered pair, 0, comma, and then whatever is at that end of your equation. So 0, negative 4. So we always start your graph on the y-intercept, the point on the y-axis, and then your slope of 2. Remember that slope is rise over run. So we will go, since 2 is positive, this tells us that we're going to go in the direction up. And then for the 1, we're going to move to the right because the bottom is about the run. So from your starting point of 0, negative 4, you're going to go up 2 squares and right 1 square. And I want you to do that at least a couple of times. It's always good to know where it crosses the x-axis. Once you've done it enough that you can make your line, so up 2, right 1, maybe you want to do a little bit more. Then connect those points in a line. If you've got a ruler, you can use it. Put arrows on both ends, and there's the graph of the line, y equals 2x minus 4. And that started off 4x minus 2y equals 8.